Welcome to the Nameless Voices podcast. This is episode 18, which means the cast is now legal. My name is Tanashi. I'll be your host for the evening, and I apologize for whatever the show's going to be. Joining me tonight is several of our usuals. We have our foul-mouthed friend and fiend, Blitz.
Sup, bitches and nice cocks.
We have the leader of the New Obsidian Duel Academy, Lady Sarisa.
I can't hold much laughter after those two comments.
We have the token salad enthusiast, Reborn.
Huzzah! Now with extra curry.
And we have the silent but deadly ruffytraffy. Okay, so first things first, how is everyone doing today?
So far, so
Decent.
I still can't believe it's not butter.
And no, we cannot hear you, Ruffy, if you're trying to say something.
1 second. I was messing with the Tylenol. I need to pop 2 of them because I know people are going to blow my brains out voice-wise. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Banana, potato, blah. I have words, I swear. I just don't know how to use words.
Well, while we're waiting for him to come back, let's go ahead and just get through the courtesy stuff. First off, I need to give a personal thank you to all of our patrons. Bat Bucky, Captain Ninetails, YuGiOh, X0, all of you are fantastic people, and I thank you for supporting me and this server.
I just realized we share a same Patreon too.
We back.
Welcome back.
Now, as far as birthdays are concerned, I know Bat Bucky has a birthday on the 8th, as well as the CEO of Bullshitism in the month of March.
Oh, I forgot that Bucky had a birthday.
Yes, Bat Bucky has a bat birthday.
Does that mean he's Batman on that day too?
He's still the Walmart brand Batman as far as I'm concerned. Which means he deserves a Walmart brand bat cake.
Alright, I'll get right on that.
And in addition to that, even though I can't think of any other birthdays on that month, my wedding anniversary is at the end of this month.
Woohoo!
Ah, huzzah for ye.
How long have you, the lovely couple, been married for?
5 years.
Oh, damn. You lost your soul for that long, huh?
Oh shit. Shots fired.
Hey, when you find someone that special as Alice, you do not let that go.
Honestly, fair enough. I was just teasing.
I know. In addition to that, the only other things I can think of as far as date related that are worth mentioning is that daylight savings is next weekend.
Oh, great. Let's sleep. Fuck.
I know, right?
Alright then, let's go save the daylights.
And
How though?
And St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th after that.
Oh, well, I might as well get my leprechaun on.
You were
That
redhead?
sounded so bad. That sounds so bad, I'm sorry.
I don't even know people who celebrate that holiday anymore.
I somewhat do, somewhat don't.
I haven't celebrated that day since I was a kid, and I would run around pinching other kids because they weren't wearing green.
I'll wear green, and that's about it. I might also do a little bit of drinking, but not much.
I kind of gave up on alcohol a long time ago. It really didn't do anything for me.
I can't drink anymore because I'm on stronger meds. I'm psychotic, if you couldn't tell.
I try to... I personally try to avoid alcohol because I always fear that I would be that angry drunk that no one would want to talk about.
Oh, I avoid alcohol because I'm a horny drunk.
I'm what we call I have a shot, I'm out, end of story.
Fair enough. Okay, so I do want to kind of bring up something a little bit important since we are a Discord server. The Discord terms of service have been updated and they go into effect at the end of the month. And some of them are a little concerning.
I didn't
Like-
look over them.
Oh,
What are they?
Well, see, I actually have a short list here. First off, they have expanded on what they can not only remove from your server, but also terminate your account for.
Oh shit, for what?
Well, first off, they now have harsher restrictions on the 18 plus content in community servers. If you do not have it behind some kind of an age-restricted wall, you could be, it could be removed, or you could be removed automatically.
Yeah, my server is 18 plus, but it's just nothing but a bunch of furries.
Right, but it's also, this is mostly for community servers, if I'm reading this correctly. Now, if I'm getting any of this wrong, feel free to tell me, but as far as I'm aware, this part right here is just for the community servers, which is what mine is.
Right, and
mine's not a community. I just let people join who I know.
right.
Well, most
Or
of
I let my mods add people just to lighten up the damn server.
Fair enough.
And let's just say the main thing posted in this server is memes, porn, and lots of porn.
Fair enough.
most of my servers are private, so
Right.
well, private-ish. So I don't really need to worry about it.
I don't even really have a big reason to make my server into a community server. I just did it because for the most part it's friendly and open to everybody, even if we are a little crass with each other.
Yeah.
Now, as far as
you and I also share some people too.
Right. Now, as far as the other things, and I'm going to list these off quickly because, you know, I don't want to focus on the bad stuff too much.
Right.
They have a new expanded hate speech category, which includes caste, gender identity, age, and serious illness as things that you cannot talk about.
Wait, hold on. I could talk about my bipolar and they can get rid of me? Fuck them.
And it gets a little bit worse. They are now considering adding some of your off-platform behavior.
What do you mean by that?
Associations with violent, sexual, or harmful groups.
Oh, they don't have. They don't know me as much. They don't know my Telegram, and if they come after me, I'm stabbing a motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 12 years in Chicago. 12 years in Chicago, raised by Puerto Ricans and African Americans, and I'm white. So I'm not even white considered.
Wow.
Okay.
Now here's one that's kind of concerning to me because of how vague it is. No gore, that's not the problem. That makes sense. No animal harm, I'm on board with that.
Sam?
And no excessive violence.
That's highly vague.
What qualifies as excessive violence? Are we talking people who get bonked with a hammer? Because that's kind of excessive. There's no specifications.
Here's the better question: is it bonked with a balloon up hammer, or is it like a rubber mallet, or is it like a metal mallet? Like, come on.
One of the spiked meat hammers.
Right. Like, where's the description
there's no
in this?
line. And it doesn't even specify what happens to the person. Like, do they get flattened like a nail? Do they just, like, have an indent in their forehead like a cartoon character? There's no specifications. It's just kind of vague. And that's my
Nanashi,
issue
you're
with all of this,
cutting
is how vague it is.
Sounded like robot sex, like Bender fucking abroad.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Dang it. Hang on.
Oh boy.
All right.
Nashi's stuff just goes. Bleh.
Alright, so how about now? Anything different?
You sound wonderful. You sound like a majestic goddess.
Oh, fuck. And now here's another one that's concerning. No misinformation.
What counts as misinformation, though?
False or misleading information.
Yeah, but like, one person will think that they're right, and another person will sit there and say that it's misleading, and then go based off their own research and say that it is misleading based off of their own research, and you have like two people that done research clashing each other with difference of information.
Exactly. Now this one actually makes sense. Deleting inactive accounts that have been inactive for 2 or more years.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, if you haven't touched Discord in 2 years, are you really going to care about the account? Like, I get some people have alternative accounts that they don't use as, like, backups. But if you haven't touched it in 2 years, it kind of makes sense that you would give up, that you just don't care about the account anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a test account that I occasionally get on now, just to test certain things that I do in my Discord server to make sure they're working.
Right. And the only other thing that's worth mentioning, as far as I can tell, is that you are not allowed to have a Discord server or a Discord account if you are in North Korea or in any terrorist supporting country, and that is word for word in their TOS, including countries like Cuba, Iran, Syria, and the Crimea region.
What if they're not actually supporting, but they have terrorists in there and they just can't get rid of the terrorists?
There's nothing specifying which one. Apparently, if you are in these countries and you are verified to be so, you're not allowed to be on Discord, at least if I'm interpreting this right. Now, bear in mind, this is all based on my interpretation, and also what I've been able to correlate with other people who've done YouTube videos on this stuff. And as far as I can tell, this is accurate to the best that I can tell.
Okay.
I recommend you read it yourself as well, because, you know, this could be worse than I'm making it out to be.
Right. I would say DM me the thing, because I totally, like, blanked it out. As I do.
And you know what? Russia might actually be on that list now, for all we know.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
they seem to be on a list on a lot of things now.
Thank God, get rid of those Russian trolley motherfuckers.
Listen,
I actually heard that there was a group of Russian soldiers that didn't even bother fighting Ukraine. They just surrendered immediately and then just like said, "All right, take us. We're not going to fight you in this stupid war."
Probably the smartest people in the group.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm just going to my server and marking certain channels not safe for work.
that's what I've done, and I've tried to be. I don't try to be like a rule Nazi or whatever. I don't try to hyper enforce people posting in the wrong thing. People just drop things in the wrong place once in a while.
I let people act up in general, but since it's new TOS, we gotta watch our lewdness.
Exactly. You just gotta be a little bit more careful now, I guess.
I actually got rid of the not safe for work in my server since it was never really used and no one requested through certain circumstances just to make sure it was 18 plus. So it's like, Plus, we never really advertised it in my server.
That's true. And Ruffy, you take as long as you need. This cast is going to be for a good hour or so, so feel free to chime in whenever you think you're ready. Anyways.
And always remember the waffles.
Yes. And make sure they're not blue.
Why did you go there? I was doing so well not to think about that. Why? Now it's gonna be in my head for the rest of the stream.
I love ruining people's days.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
All right, well let's go ahead and change topics then. Now that we got the depressing bull crap out of the way, let's talk about something far more uplifting: the card game that we all know and hate.
yes.
You mean love, right?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yes. You know what he said.
All right, so first off, as far as I can tell, current meta is the same. Nothing out of the ordinary since the ban list changed.
I might actually have a disagreement a little bit there.
Well, if you got something to contribute to that, feel free to.
Well, this is based off of some of the research that I've done based off the last remote tournament that happened, remote duel tournament that happened on February 26th and 27th. It was a 2-day tournament. It took a while to realize how much was really there, and it didn't give me, or I couldn't find every single deck that was played there. But I did get like the top 16, the top 36, or whatever, and then, you know, the top 3 decks that were played. But I also narrowed it down to like five decks. Some of these are not going to be a surprise, and one of these is, I'd say, is relatively new on the listing, and I would say that's number 1. So, do you want me to go from number 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
5 to 1.
All right. So on number 5, no surprise, Virtual World.
Yeah, VDub is making an upswing, isn't it?
Yeah, because Brave Token and Skildren.
Of course.
Oh, and speaking of Brave Token decks, My friend told me if I play Nordic Signing Brave tokens, I'm like, if I'm spending $300 on an engine, I told him I'd rather build a band deck with a bunch of dumb, stupid bullshit. Unlimited deck. Play triple Mystic Mine, triple whatever I want.
Alright, well, what's number 4?
Number 4, Flounderies actually made it up there. They weren't before.
I saw that, and it was piloted by a good Canadian duelist.
Yeah.
Blue Wandery is nuts.
Fuck it.
I just call Flounderies Riser and Friends.
Bird up.
Oh, speaking of bird up, I seen a bird up deck on eBay for $125, and I'm like, should I?
That's
actually not that bad if it comes with all the accoutrements.
It comes with everything for your extra deck. It even comes with Zeus.
Alright. You guys ready for number 3?
Sure.
Yep.
Sword Soul Tinny is still going strong.
Really?
Oh.
Even after they lost their best floodgate.
Yep.
But they didn't. But they weren't in the top. I think top 8 or top. No, they weren't in the top 4, as far as I know. I was watching a YCS, and they had this guy slow playing the whole entire time, and he still won the whole entire event. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, are you kidding me? You let a slow player win your entire event? But
Wow.
Konami.
He was using the rules to the best of the abilities. I mean, that's what happens when you have an event with a dedicated time limit.
Nanashi, Viking is really excited to finally catch your podcast.
Oh, well, welcome. And hey, Bad Bucky, you made it in time.
Yeah, I'm back.
Come.
Number 2 should come to no surprise, but I'm surprised that it has hit number 2. Eldritch.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Eldritch is back. It's in the deck's so cheap. So, and then Skill Drain's getting reprinted this month. So, hi, do you want a tumor or do you want to get bashed over the head with a frickin' Eldritch deck?
Okay, hold on, time out. Can someone bring me up to speed? What are we doing?
We're doing we're going down the top 5 list of decks as based on recent online YCS events.
Okay, what was number 1?
We haven't gotten.
We haven't gotten a number 1. We went from 5 to 1, and we only got to 2 so far. So 5 was Virtual World, 4 was Flounderies, 3 was Sword Soul Tinny, and then we just got onto Eldritch.
Okay, all right, I'm brought up.
And you
Alright.
just made it in time for number 1.
Yes. Does anyone know that Brave tokens had a name change?
Yeah, I did. I didn't like it.
What are you talking about?
They're now called Adventure, and they're number 1.
Adventure token?
Adventurer tokens.
Oh,
And
that
they're
just seems
number
like a
1.
waste of ink, but okay.
Right?
I mean,
I
is
much
anybody
prefer
actually
Brave
playing
tokens.
the Adventure token deck, or is it still just an engine?
It's
They're
just
using- They're using it
as an
mostly
engine.
as an engine, but they're using
Yeah.
it as an engine in so many variant decks. It's used as the main engine in the decks.
It's sad because now Brave. I'm like, now we have to deal with more prank kid life gaining bullshit, and then now you got every freaking deck out there running a Brave Kid engine. ABC Brave, Nordic Brave, fucking
Adventure Synchro as well. Sorry, I'm used to calling it Adventurer now. I don't know why.
I prefer the funnier name that people came up with back when they thought it was still Brave.
What?
I'm gonna call it Brave.
What?
God damn it.
It's connected to an old meme. There was a woman on the internet, on Twitter I think it was, who said, "Stop saying brave when you really mean racist."
See, females like
wow.
those, I don't care if this gets me in trouble, need to shut the fuck up and get back in the kitchen.
Wow.
Rude. I will not go back in the kitchen and shut the fuck up. I will get in the kitchen and still bitch. I just love to cook. I'm sorry.
Same here. And I'm not sexist in any ways. I'm not sexist in any ways, but feminists, I'll be sexist against those brats. I mean, like the hardcore ones or man-hating ones.
Hang on. You can't be sexist against anything that can hardly be called a woman.
Oh shit! Shots fired.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that would be more feminazis in my opinion, because not all feminists are the same either.
I cannot classify all feminists the same way, and I don't want to stay on this topic too much because this is a very hot button topic, but there is a definition between a modern day feminist and a feminist.
Yeah.
Now let's just leave that topic at that and move on to something else before we all get in trouble.
I'm an asshole. Let's move on before I say some more dumb shit that my hood ass shouldn't be saying.
Thank you, I appreciate your consideration. Okay, so
even though I wanna do a bunch of fucking jokes right now.
Of course you do. I anticipated that.
I'm an asshole.
Yes,
My life is a joke.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I think the next thing to discuss would be the upcoming products and all the changes that have occurred.
One thing that made me upset was they pushed the GX box back one extra week. And it upset me because I was hoping to go to locals at the middle of the month. Now I gotta go to the OTS event just to see if I could.
Yeah, that's actually on my list.
I'm gonna go to the OTS event this weekend, and a lot of people want my Switch, so it depends what they offer me.
Alright, well first off, Battle of Chaos is officially out. I picked up the 5 cards I needed from that, but otherwise I am not putting any money into that box. I don't need anything out of it.
I actually forgot about it.
What did you pick up?
The Ogdoadic Continuous spell, the new 2-star Beast monster, Undaunted Bumpkin Beast, and a couple other things I can't remember.
I showed you I GM'd you a Beast monster though.
Yeah, it was a 2-star Fire.
Oh, I posted it in my server. Hold up.
Well, if you want to drop it here in the podcast chat, feel free.
I mean, double check.
Well, while you're doing that, I need to correct myself on something I said on the last cast. Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 was in fact delayed again, but I was not notified and I thought it already came out. It was delayed again to next week on March 11th. The cool part is, though, they have given us a lot of good information about it, which includes the DT Ultra Parallel Rares.
Look like dog shit. Not bad.
And they also came out with some new cards that are being added in. Some of the new Armed Dragon cards and Deep Sea Repetiteur, as well as a Skill Drain reprint.
I'm gonna post it on podcast chat. This is the one I was talking about. I think it'd be a good one. I think it'd be a good one of.
It could be, but my deck's attribute variety is very, very minimal and limited to mostly Earth, so I wouldn't actually get much use out of it. I tested it.
Aw, fuck.
Oh, I have a quick question for you, Nanashi, since you look into those releases. You know that structure deck that you sent me and got me all excited over? Do you know if that's coming out only in OCG for now, or is it also coming out in TCG roughly the same time?
What is it?
What structure?
The Crystal Beast structure.
Oh, all I had information on was that it dropped in the OCG, or its information was dropped into the OCG. I don't actually have anything else on it right now.
Okay, I was just curious.
I can look it up for you if you want. It'll only take me a moment.
Well, if it comes to the TCG, there's gonna be a lot of fucking GX fans going over it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I would too.
Let's see, Little Beast.
But this is also a time to reprint some staples in there. So the gift that I'm showing is me. I'm like, yes, give us common shit that's like high rarity.
Nanashi, Blank has a question.
What's up?
He wants to know why the hell Bucky's on this panel. He thought it was for people that do research in smart duelists.
Actually,
no, shots fired.
Wow, that's just mean.
Wow.
That hurt. What the hell?
Well, as far as I can tell, the only thing we know about the Crystal Beast structure deck is that it's going to be dropping at the end of June in the OCG. That's all we really know.
Okay.
I love how Nachi just like, fuck this, we're moving on.
No, it's
What-
it's just that you asked me a question. I try to get to the answer as quickly as I can before I lose my train of thought. I'm a bit of a dumbass.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, aren't we all? That's why we're here.
This is true. Also, one thing that I'm hoping with the Crystal Beast structure, they also need more fusions. They can't just rely on that Rainbow Dragon fusion all day.
Yeah, I don't play the Rainbow Dragon. If I do play a fusion, I go Rainbow Neos, not the Rainbow Dragon fusion.
But there's also another thing. They're gonna need a Link monster because Verte needs to get the fuck out.
Yeah, they do kind of need their own little Link monster. At least something that will get them to have more plays, because their main dedicated normal summon, as everyone knows, is Sapphire Pegasus, and then he really doesn't do much because you need like 2-card combos to go off.
Have you tried the Pendulum support?
I have. I've actually made a Metalfoes version of Crystal Beast, but you can also add Tri-Brigade, to no surprise to anybody, to the deck, and that also adds an extra normal summon as well.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, the thing with what I would say Crystal Beast could use, a Pendulum Fusion, and a Pendulum Fusion, as well as a few extra links.
Well, what they could also use is like some they could use like a counter trap like Magi Specters have. But instead of tributing the monster, send 1 or 2 Crystal Beasts to the grave to negate something. Or it's like a counter trap with 1, 2, 3. Send 1 Crystal Beast to negate a monster effect. Send 2 to negate a trap, or spell, or then 3 to negate a trap. Something like that would be insane for them.
Yeah. Otherwise, on their own, Crystal Beasts can't do anything without outside help from stuff like Tri-Brigades, different pendulums, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I also would want for Crystal Beasts to have another pendulum pair.
Uh-huh.
They could use another pendulum pair. Probably easier ways to get Rainbow Dragon into your hand.
They do. Or at least it's slowly coming into the TCG now. It's been confirmed that we're gonna get this Crystal Beast Zenith. Well, they removed the Zenith, but it's going to be Rainbow Dragon Crystal Beast, and that will get Rainbow Dragon into their hand. Because all they have to do is put in their spell and trap cards off of Trap Card Zone, off of Pegasus. Then you can activate this monster's effect from the spell and trap card zone. It's the only Crystal Beast to have an effect while in the spell and trap card zone to add a Rainbow Dragon to your hand, and that's a demanded effect. And then you can turn around and also special summon another Crystal Beast on the board, but its effects are negated.
And this is why I say they could use a link.
Yeah, exactly. They could use it. They can use a lot of things. They could use a link, counter trap. They can use a quick play that, like Magi Spectre Sonics, that doubles everything.
Mm-hmm. And I really want that Zenith.
I bet. Okay.
I hope we get tokens in that structure deck.
I don't know. I really don't know what's in that structure deck yet. So I'll have to look more into it.
Well, moving on to the next item on the list, the Albus Strike structure deck still appears to be coming out on April 15th so far, so that has not changed.
I'm calling they're probably gonna. I'm calling they're gonna delay it till freaking May, just to have something to push in May. But I don't know if they have any. They have Ghosts in the Past they're selling in April.
No, they don't. That was actually next on the list. Ghost from the Past has been delayed from April 22nd to May 6th.
Oh, you sons of bitches.
No, held. we both know why I want Ghosts from the Past.
Yeah, you're Link 5.
No,
It's-
Ruffy.
yeah, that they
no.
took forever to fucking release.
No, Ruffy, we do not have a talk order. We basically just talk as we see the need to contribute. And we try not to interrupt each other, but you can't really avoid that at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with a group this size, and even then,
So if you
We've
got
had
something to
bigger.
say, feel free to just jump in.
even if it's just a random statement of, "Hey, who ate all the Eggos? I want my waffles." Or why is the rum gone?
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
also back in the modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! I ordered my Tri-Brigade core,
Ooh.
$40. I've been playing Dark Beckoning Beast for Hire.
Oh, nice.
Nanashi.
Yo.
Blank is going. When is the Time Wizard podcast? Because he wants a Time Wizard podcast, and went with damn it.
I was in a podcast. You're just gonna hear me talk about fucking goat format and yada all fucking day. I don't think you want that.
Yeah, that's not really my
Yeah.
area of expertise. I play the modern game with base restrictions on my deck building.
Yeah, and if we're talking about Time Wars formats, I'm going to bore the fuck out of you with formats from 2002 to 2012, and then skip over 2013 and 2014, and then go to 2015, because fuck yeah, Magic Specters.
And
I go between both modern and goat. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I said my piece.
That's
Go
fine.
ahead.
I'm just trying to keep the pace going.
Yeah.
After that, the Legendary Duelist Duels from the Deep pack has been delayed as well. It's not coming out on May 6th. It's been moved to June 10th.
That was just to have a Yu-Gi-Oh set to fucking sell in June. We all know that.
Well, it's a shame because I was looking into that to possibly expand on my Penguin deck. They got some nice Aqua support in there.
Yeah,
And
I have a feeling they're going to delay Legend Duelist 3 because we're gonna get a lot of God support reprinted, and Magician Souls is gonna get a third reprint, and it's gonna be Magician Souls Ultra Rare, Magician Souls. It's gonna be in the colored rares. Magician Souls is just gonna be like Toon World, a $10 card.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
It's
As far
definitely
as...
gonna reprint that.
Sorry.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I mean,
I was
Toon
just
Kingdom.
wondering. Which one's going first?
You can go ahead and go first, sorry.
Okay, I was just wondering, how is Toon World a $10 card?
I meant Toon Kingdom.
Oh,
My
that
bad.
one. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
I don't play tunes. I mean, even though I want to, I'm not investing $600 into a dog shit deck. If I wanted to invest $600 into a dog shit deck, I would play Pure Dogmatica.
You got him there.
I've actually played Pure Dogmatica.
And is it
Yeah,
what
but
is he
that-
making it out to be?
No.
There it is, because you gotta waste money on droplets. You gotta have strikes. You gotta have all this other shit. If I'm playing a control deck, I'm playing secret fucking strikes. I'm playing fucking ulti droplets. I don't give a fuck. I told myself if I like combo decks, I don't care about my rarity. But if I play a control deck, it's gonna be max rarity.
Fair enough. Let's see. Dimension
This is the
Force
reason
still...
why I don't rebuild Draco.
Dimension Force still appears to be dropping on May 20th. That date has not changed.
Wait,
Good.
is that the new set?
Yeah, that's the next set dropping. Dimension Force on May 20th.
What does that
Good.
promote again?
Oh, what? Oh, hang on. What were you saying, Reborn?
Good, because I actually want to play the Odd Eyes.
Oh yeah, that's the set that gives the new Pendulum Link monster.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
actually
shit,
what I
here
was
we
leading
go
up to.
again.
That's what I was
Oh
leading up
shit,
to.
here we go again.
We got Over the Pendulum. It comes with the 11-star Psychic Synchro, Psychic and Punisher or something I think it's called. The new Therion's Archetype, which is all about equipping their boss monsters to each other. Scareclaw, which is just Crusadia on steroids. And the new support for Ancient Warrior, Sylvan, Bugroth, Dinomorphia, Weather Painter, Battle Guard, Performapal, and Predaplant.
Where's my Magic Spectre support? I've
In
been
the
waiting
trash where it
since 20.
belongs.
Hey, fuck you!
I'm just messing around, of course.
I mean, I could say the same about the crawler deck. That shit hasn't got support in years, and that shit pisses me off too. It's the only insect deck that I like, other than Zephyrs.
Hey, I play crawlers too, man.
I don't play.
I
I
just
don't
want-
like playing bugs.
I just want to see the Insectors get, crawlers get fucking support. More ways to abuse the level 9 or whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, I love those little bugaboos.
Same
But
here.
after that is Tactical Masters, which I'm really excited about, except for the fact they delayed it from June 10th to July 1st. Now we got confirmation on what the Valiants do, which is that new Pendulum deck, and they just gave them a new support spell, which officially designates the old continuous spell Senate switch as a member of their Archetype support.
Oh fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna kindly just slowly walk away.
Yeah, they introduced a new normal spell that A adds any Valiance card from deck to hand, and B lets you pop a Pendulum monster you control to add Senate Switch from your deck to your hand as well.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
here's
Senate
the thing
Switch
with-
do?
It's a continuous spell that lets you move a monster in your main monster zones to the left or right once.
Eh,
Yeah,
it's okay.
the whole Valiance thing, that's based on tabletop RPGs, and I'd be okay with it.
Well, the way that the
Oh.
field spells are designed, it makes me think that there's going to be more to Valiance.
I'm actually in agreement with you on that one too.
I mean, if there's not, and that's all we get, I'm fine with it, but it just... I don't know, if something about the field spells leads me to believe there's supposed to be 4 parts to it.
Yeah, like we'll probably get a Valiant. We'll probably get another Valiant that's like an 8-star. A Pendulum Fusion that's Wind. We'll probably get a Wind and an Earth Valiant.
I kind of want that. And we also got confirmation on that new Mr. Rune archetype, at least that's what it's being called right now, and man, that archetype is annoying.
Oh, it's just empty jar.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna play the fuck out of that then.
It's a quick play
It's empty.
spell archetype, and all it does is every single time you play a quick play spell, every single one of them also has a bonus that banishes the top cards off the opponent's deck.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah! I'm gonna play the fuck out of that. I love it.
Empty jar. You're just gonna play a bunch of jars. You're just gonna play all the spells, and you're just gonna be like, mill. Your deck is done. Congratulations, I win.
I'm definitely
I'll be
playing
your
the fuck
jar.
out of that. Giggity.
Oh my god.
I'm definitely gonna play that updated version of Empty Jar. Because I love me some Empty Jar.
Well,
Offing Jar best.
the thing
Offing
is,
Jar 3.
the thing is, if that actually happens, I know for a fact that Shiranui is going to skyrocket in price as a counter to that deck, because it banishes the stuff face up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh shit. Oh, but there's also another archetype that does like something similar too. What was it called? I did. Mist Runes. Mist Runes banish stuff face down.
No, Mr. Rune banishes stuff face up, and that's what we're talking about right now.
Does it do it face? Wait, no.
That's face up, I think.
Is it?
Also,
yeah.
all their quick play spells are built-in instant fusions.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that is true. Yeah, that is true. I actually did an invoked variant. It wasn't the best version. but
Well, yeah, that's
it
because
was
the only
fun.
good version of the deck right now is mixing it with Trick Stars because of reincarnation.
Actually, if Mr. Rune does appear on Dueling Nexus, I would actually show y'all what I would do with Mr. Rune. It would literally just be jars, card destruction, and every Mr. Rune spell.
Same here. I would also play Needleworm just to be that guy.
We still haven't gotten anything on the third archetype yet, which is Labyrinth, but they did confirm a reprint for Trap Trick, which leads us to believe it's going to be a trap-based archetype.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then after that, true enough, as somebody mentioned, Legendary Duelist Season 3 was delayed as well, from June 24th to July 22nd.
Yeah, almost the whole entire month, which pisses me off.
Much rather be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, but okay. I literally have the God Core stuff. I bought the shit decks from freaking Walmart. I rid of my extra 5 Harpy Spellodusters. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, yeah, I could build a God Card deck. Well, shit, it's delayed. In July, that's the time I go visit friends in Chicago. And hopefully COVID doesn't come back. Because even if it does come back, and there's like a new COVID STD, I'm still gonna go to Chicago. I don't give a fuck if I get it.
Well,
It seems like COVID just died down.
it did.
It's not going to go
started
away,
dying.
but
It started dying down. I think we can start officially moving forward with our lives a little bit more. But back on topic. But back on topic. They just released another Speed Duel item. Speed Duel GX Midterm Paradox Minibox.
Yeah, that's why I'm upset. We don't have any leaks yet, and it's delayed another week.
Well, it releases on September 2nd, and it's supposed to be an extension to the Speed Duel GX box, and it's supposed to have pre-built decks for Jaden Yugi, Cyrus, Bastion, and the Paradox Brothers.
I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. Elemental Hero Stratos has to be in one of these 2 sets.
Probably, and if it gets an interesting rarity print, we might start, seeing that going up in price again.
Yeah, because
like
hero
an
players
rare
just
Stratos.
hero players will just do handies for freaking cards because when all the support comes out. Hi, I'm a hero player. Can I do
Can I give you a handy for a card?
Can I give you a handy and take it up the rear for 1 Bane and 1 gold before they get reprinted?
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus
Actually,
Christ.
I just want Destroy Phoenix Enforcer to be reprinted, so I can
It's
put it
not-
in the Destiny.
It's not for a while.
Yeah, they didn't even reprint Dragoon for like a year and 3 months.
Mm-hmm. So they're either gonna go with a Starlight, which is kind of gay. No offense. Because I want it to be an ulti. Come on now, I'm an old school player.
Dopefish 3000 goes, I'm sorry, did someone just say take it up the rear?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I have
that, but like,
I have no filter.
Which is arguably the biggest reason as to why I get a little nervous every time he joins the cast.
I'm a little nervous too, don't worry.
Let me just say this. Like, hero players, I remember when freaking the Vision Hero shit got bought out, and then that hero combo, the one that you summon, you equip, yada yada yada. That hasn't got reprinted yet. That's scary too. So if they make a secret Stratos, everyone's gonna go insane for that.
I remember when Heroes only had like 10 monsters in the deck and everything else was like basically spells.
Dude, I miss OG Heroes.
I think we all do.
Especially 2012. It made that Stratos got banned in 2013. Man, now that Stratos is out, there's so many reprints. And it's still a money card, hold up.
And then after that, the last item that I have here that we have confirmation on is the 2022 Tin of the Pharaoh's Gods.
With no promos! Yay!
Well, they haven't announced any yet. All we know about it is that it has the tablet art of the Egyptian gods, and you can stack it next to the other two to recreate the Pharaoh's tablet.
Holy crap, every copy of Stratos is a few dollars.
Really?
Oh, hold up! It's gonna be printed as a common, hold on. Here's an Arsenal, so it's $1.50. The common's gonna be $3 in like under a month. Stratos is just like a fan favorite.
Well, yeah, he is
Same thing
arguably
with-
the best hero that's ever been printed for the deck.
Oh,
Bledsoe,
main deck wise, what?
you got my chat started on the whole hand job and taking it up the rear.
Oh, boy.
Good! Good! Be gay, do crimes, and join me in hell.
Oh, Lord.
I blame you.
We just lost Bad Bucky.
What in the Red Eyes Black Dragon?
So I take it you were AFK for a bit there, huh?
Well, between my nephew that you hear in the back and my dwindling sanity.
Well, I'm getting all my immature shit out as of today, so I'm going to message my other friends about it because I'm going to locals tomorrow, and I can't say that much things, but I will still say fucking shit in the locals and not give a fuck. You can't say that about the kids. You can literally go on YouTube and look at fucking Eminem songs. Fuck.
Again, all true. And he's listening to Insane Clown Posse right now.
Yeah. Well,
I used to like
I'm not even that old.
Well, the only other item I've got on my list as far as Yu-Gi-Oh product is that we still don't know anything about the Lost Sanctuary structure deck. That has not been confirmed to have been broken down or anything as far as I can tell.
Wait, when is that coming out?
We don't know. We don't have a date.
Hold on, Lost Sanctuary.
Yeah, the structure deck R. I mean, if you can find some information about it, I can't find anything.
Okay, so here's my belief on this one. I believe they're going to either not give it to us, or they're going to pull Samorg and put it in the set. Remember when Samorg got a structure deck but never got it and everything came common and super?
Yeah, that's what we're expecting.
So I'm expecting this to be a bunch of common supers and ultra rares in a set that they need to fill dog shit cards into. No offense.
Probably. Well, that's everything I've got regarding new Yu-Gi-Oh product coming out. Anyone got anything else they want to talk about?
Well, Vanguard wise, I have to sadly.
Go ahead,
I have to sadly wait until June 10th for Overdress Set 5, and I'm probably not even going to go into that because Overdress Set 5 is just we're going to give you yes, yeah. It's the end in Friends.
Oh, I don't pay attention if it isn't the Zoo, Mega Colony, or the Furry deck.
Yeah.
That's all I play is the Zoo Colony.
The new version of Gluttony Dogma seems alright. I ain't touching. Dungaree is okay, but I ain't touching him with a 12-foot pole. I have a pole that's 6 foot.
Also, sorry to interrupt, but remember when people said Dark Charm wouldn't be a good card? Well, now it's gonna be decent.
Yeah, the Dark Charm.
The fact that it's a $300 Starlight, and I believe it's a $2 super.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's $1.50 super.
Well, as long as we're on the subject of
I'm back. What'd I miss?
We moved off the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh into other games, and Reborn was talking about Vanguard.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, and as long as we're on that subject, the Bushy Road Springfest 2022 is coming up. It has tournaments for Cardfight Vanguard Standard, Premium, and V Premium, and Weiss Schwartz. They've got 6 different dates and locations set up at the moment. The first one's going to be in Ontario, California.
Are there going to be any near you? Because hopefully you get that.
Possibly. Let me take a look at the list again.
You're going to probably have to end up traveling to New York. Oh god, that's disgusting. New York is just a foul place.
Well, they've got locations designated for Ontario, California on April 2nd. April 16th, they've got one for Rosemont, Illinois, and Mexico.
Holy sh**.
You alright?
Huh?
You alright there, Blitz?
No, it's just bringing back good memories of being a stoner. God damn it.
Well, like I was trying to say, after that, they've got a date for May 7th in Duluth, Georgia, of all places.
Vanguard.
And let's see, then Newark, New Jersey on May 28th.
Oh god, I hope that's not the closest one to you. people from Jersey are disgusting.
It unfortunately is.
Ah!
Because the only
That's
other
the
one
one
is.
closest to me.
Because the only other.
Ashley's gonna get kidnapped and end up in Jersey Shore and be Snooze toy, whatever the fuck.
Provided I even go. And the last one's going to be in Houston, Texas on June 11th.
Oh, it's not Snooze. What Snooki you want? Smash.
What?
It's a
South Park reference. But, Go ahead, Reborn.
Yeah. Also, the things in the new set, the grade 4 Kyrie, I'm like, that shit's just Bruce. That's Bruce with extra steps. And I'm
It's
like,
like me. I'm straight with extra steps.
the Overlord,
Oh my God.
Lolly Overlord, and I'm like, if you have a full field, you restand. Bitch, I'm gonna retire your ass so fast, you'll be going to a senior citizen's home.
No. You're gonna retire him so fast. It's gonna be like the football player who, like, broke his leg. One of the Washington players. Speaking of Washington, it's gonna be the Washington Commanders, aka the Washington Commies.
And I'm like, just having an Overlord that requires a full field, and I'm like, yeah, watch how this deck becomes pointless after 5 minutes.
All I know is if it's not for the zoo colony, which was the bugs and a few other things, Great Nature is one hell of a drug. I played that stuff back when you had the 3 and 2 attack together. I don't know what the hell that was called. It's been so long.
You haven't had Magnolia, otherwise known as Furry Assault version 1.
Oh, I seen the pink card and I keep on wanting to buy it, but I don't want to justify spending fucking $20 on 4 cards I'll never use.
No, you just buy the Magnolia. You buy you get the Magnolia.
I was just going to use her as tokens, like when I play retro formats.
Every day we're summoning tokens.
Oh fuck yeah! Did you see Scapegoat? I'm gonna go back to YuGiOh. I want triple Scapegoat again. Give me triple Scapegoat.
I mean, there's a reason why we can't in Modern, but like, yeah, I get what you're meaning.
Give me fucking triple Scapegoat, please. I need that. I need it badly.
Continue playing Goat? I mean, that's what I do sometimes.
I mean, triple Scapegoat and a beast deck? Holy shit, now she's gonna abuse that again.
Isn't Scapegoat already at 3?
It's at 2.
Oh, it's a 2. It's a 2, but I would love to see it go to 3 so Nashi can be like, hi, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Token gang.
Oh god, it's so insane. Remember when Scapegoat was at 3 and you just link up into a Borreload? Fuck, those are the fun days. Ugh.
Token
I've
gang,
been tempted to run Scapegoat in some decks. Oh, sorry, Reborn.
Scapegoat is good. I don't know why not many people aren't playing it.
Because it's not as consistent and links aren't as relevant as they used to be, I think, maybe?
Yeah, and the Nibiru just slaps your freaking face in.
I actually played Goat in D Hero.
And speaking of Nibiru's, I need to get a set.
Actually, should I play any of the Ghost Girls in Mr. Room?
I don't see why you wouldn't.
I mean, you gotta play Ashes. I had to freaking pay $70 for a set of Ash and only got sent 1 LCK and I got 2 feet Ash. And I'm like, hey, these are lightly played. He's like offering a $10 refund. I'm like, I will return these if I don't get $20. I basically turned into a Karen and got my $20 refund. I hate being a Karen, but if I have to do it, I have to do it.
Well, what's the male equivalent of a Karen? A Ken?
A Chad.
A Chad, which I'll never be, because a lot of them fuckers are homophobic.
That's fair, I guess. Well,
I'd never be a Karen, because none of them are really trans either, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, moving the topics along, Pokemon Go just released the starters for the Alola region.
You not? What do you mean? Not a Lola. It's a different one.
Gen
Pokemon.
7.
Oh shit! Gen 7 Pokemon Go, the thing that everyone was outside catching Corona for. Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't touched Pokemon Go in a while, but me and a couple of friends within my server have started playing Poke1, which has like some of the original areas added to it, and they keep adding regions to it that you can go to later on in the game.
Wait, is Poke1 like a modded thing for fans?
Something like that, but it's highly newly developed, more so because the map is not exactly the same. They've added multiple alterations to the map layout, added side quests. You have access to more of the Pokemon than what the original stuff would have.
See, this is why I like fan games, and everyone else is like, why do you support fan games more? Well, fans do fucking better work than frickin' the people that own the damn Pokemon company.
Can't argue that.
I mean, it took them... Okay, hi, we're releasing Shaman now, since it's near spring. Here's your little update for Brilliant Diamond. But Arceus gets all this important shit, and I'm just sitting here, I'm selling my Switch tomorrow. If someone makes me a good offer on my Switch, I'm taking cash and a bunch of YuGiOh cards. And if they give me YuGiOh cards, I'm just gonna fucking flip them. Straight to the shop, I don't care. I am done with Nintendo. I'm done with Nintendo. And everyone's like, what about Gen 9? You got a weed cat. I'm like, I could always get a Switch Lite.
That's true.
Yeah, that was actually the next thing I was going to bring up was the new starters for Gen 9.
Why am I not-
Pokemon Violet and Crimson?
No, it's
Yeah,
Scarlet
I'm not
and
excited for the
Violet.
Donald Duck.
Also, hey there, Ender Lily.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Hello, everyone! Fucking, I'm at work, but I thought I'd try to jump in. First off, great fan list. But you missed something, though. You missed some little golden bastard.
Elden?
Anyway, hope everyone's well. I also wanted to flex. I just got the IP Masquerina Mat. I got the sleeves, and I pulled a gold one.
Nice.
That is the flex.
Anyway, 10 best deck. Gotta go.
Okay, I was about to say,
That
do
was
you have the...
interesting.
I was about to say, do you have the all gold one? No, then shut up.
Okay, that was actually random.
That was
Gotta
pretty
go.
random.
You gotta go with the all gold one, or you're doing it wrong.
My chat is even getting excited about how random that was.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Right?
Oh, Lord.
Fantastic.
And
Well-
IP mat, the IP mat is nothing to the Kribo stuff. I wish I ordered that in advance. That shit sold out on Amazon.
You know what's the irking thing? I am literally one of the biggest Narukami stands. I don't have a Narukami mat. This annoys the ever-loving religion out of me.
Oh, we're getting religion into this now, are we? Oh,
I really hope
dear.
not.
That's
I hope not. That's TLS, and if I have to talk about paganism, I'm probably gonna scare a few people away.
Yeah,
Well,
let's just leave that topic right there on the doorstep and set it on fire and go back inside.
Yeah,
I don't feel
please.
like walking on
Oh.
nails today.
Set it on fire
No.
like a bag of shit. No, set
Eat
it
it
on fire
now.
like no.
Walking
no.
on
No.
Legos.
Basically, set it on fire like a bag of shit at a person you don't like, and then they just come out and stomp the shit.
Purposely burning toast.
Okay, Nanashi, who was cruel to you for you to be so evil right now?
Stepping on
John Cena.
D4s instead of Legos.
Why do you pain me?
Because you exist to be pained.
It's fun to be an asshole.
Little bit.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, oh god.
Anyways, anyone got anything else other game related? Because I want to check the subject and go to my other thing if nobody else has anything else to contribute.
Ooh, I got something. It's Fortnite related, but like not the Battle Royale side of it, because Battle Royale, some of us can agree, like kind of sucks to
Alright,
to
shoot.
us. Okay, so Save the World just got like a new hero, which I was excited for, and then I tried her out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Dead by Daylight's getting an update soon. That's all I gotta fucking say. I love the fuck out of that game, but I can't watch it unless if it's freaking spoopy month.
And then, of course, you know, Dark Souls Elden Ring just dropped.
Yeah,
Oh,
that game is fucking weird. It's like it has a hard-on for killing people, and I mean a bigger hard-on when Biden sniffs the goddamn girl's hair.
Don't let Morgan Freeman play the game.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't let Morgan Freeman play the game, because it wouldn't be killing him. He'd be killing them.
That's true. And every
Chuck
time-
Norris.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Although to be fair, the controller would just play the game for him.
I thought that would be for Chuck Norris.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Chuck Norris.
Because, you know, the controller knows better.
Yeah! Man, I can't believe he's in his 70s, man.
And he probably
Really?
doesn't look a day over 35.
Who,
Yeah.
Chuck Norris or Morgan Freeman?
No, he looks like he's in his 50s with his little gray hair last time I seen an updated picture of him.
That
But
sounds
man, that motherfucker stays fit.
Well, yeah, I mean, he wasn't he the patron seller for CrossFit or whatever?
Yeah, he's a badass too.
Well,
I bet
yeah.
that motherfucker could still kick someone's ass at his age.
We're talking about Chuck Norris, right?
Yeah.
He's 81
No, we're talking
years
about
old.
Morgan Freeman kicking ass.
He's 81. Oh my fucking
Yes, and
Lord.
I just looked up photos of him, and he does not look like he's aged that much.
Hey,
Some people get all the
Norris.
luck. I mean, did you see how long it took Patrick Stewart to show signs of age?
hold on. Chuck Norris might be a Saiyan because it takes him a long time to age.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
he could be.
Chuck Norris is a Super Saiyan.
Might as well be.
Yeah, boy.
Well, if that's all you guys got, I want to grab the topic back and talk about Weiss for a couple minutes, because I got something kind of important to talk about.
Oh fuck.
All right, I'm ready for everything to go right over my head because I am not like Drax.
I'm ready to be happy because my locals doesn't play Weiss, and for me to play Weiss, I gotta go to like a underground locals in Chicago, and I mean like underground, like it's super anti-YuGiOh. It's only Bushiroad and Vanguard and all that other shit.
Neat. Well, first off, during the Bushiroad Rumble Online 2021, they just recently discovered that the winner has actually been cheating.
Oh, shocker!
Yeah, apparently this isn't the first time either. Not only was he playing with less than 50 cards on his deck on screen at any times, but his hands were off screen so often that it...
So remote duels in YuGiOh, basically.
Essentially, yes, but because Bushiroad Rumble Online is considered something of a different tier of event, it's being taken a little more seriously. They are retroactively punishing him for this as well.
They need to literally crucify this man, ban him for life.
And they also took a look at some of the previous events that he had taken part of. Apparently, about 8 or 9 of them he was confirmed to be cheating in. And almost every single one of them were ones that he won in a landslide.
Oh god,
wow.
This is gonna be like a corruption thing, like a big corruption thing, like when the IRS just shits on a company, isn't it?
Apparently, Spongy Bullet was reading on something about that too. Something about swapping cards out of his hand every now and then.
Mm-hmm. If your hands are close enough to the end view of your computer monitor, you don't even need to like show any real. You don't even need to try. You can just, randomly move in your chair, and all of a sudden your hand's off screen for half a second, and you just flick a card out and pick another one up.
Yeah, see, shit like that makes me not want a remote duel, because I drop my shit a lot, and that's why I'm just gonna start going to locals once a month.
Well, that's why I'm glad they're actually starting to really put in effort to develop some of the online methods of playing Weiss. Weiss Fight is really starting to show signs of improvement, and I'm starting to see other secondary ones popping up. I haven't seen any new ones that are really...
Hey, did Bushiroad create their own thing, or was it a fan-made?
It's fan-made.
Oh,
Okay.
and the thing is, Bushiroad doesn't give a fuck, because they're not Konami.
It's so far they don't seem to be.
I mean, if it's bringing them new buyers, Bushiroad's like, keep on doing what you're gonna do.
Well,
Konami was like, Konami gets pissed off, and I have a belief Konami's gonna go after Dueling Book, EDO Pro, and all these other places since they now have their own Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Yeah, Master
Yeah,
Duel.
but
I don't know how
I don't
well
think
that's gonna
so.
go for them.
Oh no, they better not go over after Dueling Nexus because I know this guy uses it, and I watch someone play Manju on it all the time.
They can
One of his discords.
They can certainly try, but it's not going to work out for them at all. And with the way the Master Duel's going, yes, they are actually working on fixing some of the issues that people have complaints about.
Oh, speaking of Master
Clearly
Duel,
not
that
all of
shit-
them, but hold on.
It's my take.
Oh, whoa! Hang on.
Oh,
Was that
wait.
Ruffy?
yeah, that was Ruffy.
Yes.
Hey! Hey! Your voice, man.
But yeah, like what I'm basically trying to say is that even if they were to try to go after them and specifically go with Master Duel has a whole separate ban list than all the other platforms because they can go and switch between OCG and TCG, whereas Master Duel has one specific ban list specifically for Master Duel.
and
So
this
like
is
none
why-
of it.
this is
So
why I
even if
hate
they were
Master
to try to
Duel.
go through all of that, they're not. If they try to go for all the other ones, it just would not work out because then the Master Duel will also turn around and shut down too, because of how bad it currently is. And even if they were to try to fix it to where you could change main lists, no one's going to go towards it because you still have to earn all those cards.
Yeah, and the most fucked up part about this is, they push duel links, they push speed dueling, they're gonna push rush duels. Don't they realize, like, they just killed duel links with Master Duel? I don't give a fuck about duel links. I mean, but I'm like, it was nice to see people play it.
I'm gonna like respectfully disagree on the whole killing thing because there's a lot of people that didn't really play Yu-Gi-Oh that much before Duel Links came out, and then when Duel Links came out, they were like, "Oh, nostalgia," and then just stuck with Duel Links.
Yeah,
after
but
that.
like, but there's
hold
not
on,
that
hold on,
many
hold on.
streamers online playing that shit now.
Yeah, but like a lot of the Duel Links players, they're still streaming it, by the way. They don't like Master Duel because one, the deck size is the correct size. Secondly, there's no skills to use, like hero skills or character skills. And so when it comes to, they don't know what they're doing, so when they go and turn around and go up against like a traditional meta deck, they're going like, oh, this game is so broken, then you go back to Duel Links.
Well, I see a lot of people dividing themselves up among the platforms. People who like the game itself but want to try something different from the standard game will probably stick to Master Duel. People who prefer the condensed version and the more interesting version with the unique skills and attributes you can throw in will probably stick with Duel Links. And everybody who likes the regular game and doesn't feel like their game's taking 5 times as long will probably stick with EDO Pro.
Yeah, and the thing is, people tell me, hey, get Master Duel. Don't sell your Switch, get Master Duel. I told them, on the Switch, Master Duel is like a fucking brick. Load. Hey, you spent 20 times. You spent 20 times. You spent 20 minutes loading compared to other platforms for Master Duel. Would you like to suck our cock for a duel?
Oh God. I actually personally, I have my own personal issues with Master Duel as well, but I don't mind using it as a platform to play on if other people want to play as well.
My biggest issue is it's an OCG list.
It's not just an OCG list. It's a combination of both OCG and TC with its own also unique ban list as well.
Isn't even a real bundle.
Well, my biggest issue is I'm so used to TCG. But if they're gonna give us a combined ban list and they're gonna fucking finally do it, come on, free to see.
Now, what were you gonna say, Ruffy?
Never mind.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, if I may, I'd like to get back to the original topic at hand.
Sorry.
It's fine. But like I was saying, the guy appears to have been cheating pretty much consistently over the last 2 years of online tourney play, which is pretty much the entirety of the epidemic.
Holy shit.
He needs a lifetime ban, and
Agreed.
anyone who helped him cheat needs a lifetime ban. And all the rewards they gave him, they need to confiscate that shit, or
They're
sue
not
his
gonna
ass,
confiscate it.
or sue his ass so hard. But they sue his ass so hard, or the other option, could never get rid of this stuff unless he sells it on eBay, because ban him from every card shop.
Well, they can't really go that extent. The worst that they can do is put him on a blacklist for any future events.
Which might be what they do. I don't know anything about the actual punishments they're planning on implementing, but if I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. But going into the product, though, the Rent-A-Girlfriend pack is officially out and released, and everyone's been going nuts over it.
That still sounds so bad.
It does. But, and like I said, I still can't get past episode 1. The Mushoku Tensei pack is going to be dropping next week on the 11th, which I'm still looking at, but the more I look at the cards, the less I'm interested in playing the set. Not because they're bad or anything, it's just like I don't have enough of an investment in the anime to really take part in the cards.
Wait, did we get a Demon Slayer set yet?
Oh, Demon Slayer? No, not yet.
Oh
I
God!
actually love that anime now. I finally started watching that.
Someone was illegally streaming it on Twitch last night and still is, and I watched 6 hours of that today.
Oh.
I was outside doing shit. I was literally watching that shit. And I walked someone on Walmart says, "You can't be playing that." I'm like, "I'm shopping here," and they're like, "You can't be playing that because it has blood in it." I'm like, okay, I'll turn it off. You still watched it, walked away and watched it.
I'm sorry. What? Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's fine. After that, Premium Booster for Bang Dream's Girl Band Party is dropping on April 8th, and I have zero interest in anything Bang Dream related. It's basically has the same issue that, what's that archetype of the mermaid girls from Vanguard?
Aqua, whatever.
Bermuda Triangle?
That's the one.
Bermuda Triangle,
It's basically what's offering to Schwartz what Bermuda Triangle offers to Vanguard. Pretty young waifu bait.
Yeah.
Gotta sell those waifu baits.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I'd probably be worried about with Bang Dream. Bang Dream might be legitimately OP because what they did with Bermuda Triangle, they had to make Bermuda Triangle so amazing that people played them. And I don't need to remind you of the traumatizing moment of getting your ass.
I remember getting my ass beat with a fucking Mega Colony deck back then.
Getting your ass kicked by little girls in bikinis.
Well, this one just happens to be
like
more like the frilly high skirt dance idol one. It's connected to their mobile games, their musically based mobile games.
Oh, hold on.
I'd still be like, yeah. I still feel like this is probably going to be tier 1 pandering at its best. More
than likely. After that, they actually delayed, just like what would happened with the Hidden Arsenal Volume 1 pack. I was misinformed about another pack that was supposedly released a while back. The surprise set Day Day Bullet, the expansion to Day Day Live. It apparently did get delayed, and I didn't find out about the new date until April 15th.
And that's the same day that Albus deck is going to come out. And I swear, if they delay that shit, oh boy.
Well, they haven't said anything yet.
You're gonna piss a lot of people off because I'm a Fusion fan base. I played Shadalls.
I'm more Synchro, but like, are you gonna just turn around and look at him and say like, all right, I'm gonna fight God, but before I fight God, I'm gonna fight you, and you're gonna catch these hands? Is that basically what's going through your mind?
Quite possibly. Now,
I used to hate links, but now I play a deck that just spams links, so I guess I'm a link/fusion person. With a little bit of XYZ.
I still don't fully understand XYZ, but like I understand it, but like more on the advanced side of it, no. I just keep it simple.
Oh, speaking of XYZs, one last thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeus is creeping up to be a $20 ultra rare almost.
I can't say I'm surprised. Any deck that can play a rank Xyz monster that can survive a battle phase is going to play it.
Yeah, and it needs to go to 1 in a TCG really fast. I'm tired of these Zoo decks just staying around on Dueling Book.
The sad part is that most decks in the competitive format only use 1.
Yeah, but we need to start making some hits that the OCG has. Mystic Mine, Zeus, Anaconda, Dragoon.
We
But
likely
erase
will
the
as
card
there
from
continue to be
existence.
problems.
Yeah, we're not going to fully match the OCG in like anytime soon because we have a different format than what the OCG has.
I swear to God, if we get Max C back before Dragoon gets banned, I'm going to lose my mind.
I want Max C back.
You
Same
and
here.
everyone else, man. I want
I
Maxi
want
back
Red
too,
Reboot
but
too.
only if there's a way to make it fair. Because looking at the way the game plays now, Maxi has way too much room to be a good card.
Yeah, Maxi- Maxi-
Look at
too.
that.
But then again, you got decks that
Guys,
you out.
guys, hang on. What were you trying to say, Ruffy?
Just look at Master Duel. The card is fair.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I've played I actually run it in my Woodwitch Invoked Artifacts on Master Duel at 3,
Oh
and
God.
all it really does on there at least is to get you into your hand traps, your other hand traps.
And that's my issue with the card.
Artifacts. Why?
Or
Yes.
I
Five
would
needs to go.
want is just be like, just give me Red Reboot to 2, and we're good.
I don't think they're gonna bring back Red Reboot, especially after they gave us the skill during the 3.
And
I don't think
with,
that made it.
and not with Labyrinth right around the corner.
Yeah,
Oh,
they may outright ban Red Reboot despite people.
Now, getting back on topic again, on April 29th, it still appears that all the HoloLive stuff is dropping. And they've confirmed that we're getting 7 different trial decks, one for each of the 6 generations, 0 to 5, and something else called Production Gamers. I'm not big enough on the HoloLive stuff to know what they're talking about, but any set that's dropping with 7 different trial decks to play, they are really pushing this to be the intro set.
Bro, what is it like? Is it all the Bushiroad game?
No, HoloLive is the set in White Shorts that's dropping at the end of April. HoloLive is those Japanese VTubers like Korone and the like.
Oh God. Okay, I don't mind certain VTubers, but like
I'm a
the Japanese
VTuber.
one. Okay, okay. Okay. Ones that overload themselves. I'm like, I used to watch a girl stream, and then she super overloads herself, and I'm like, you know what? I can't watch this. She's got 700 people talking about scars on her VTube model, talking about how she's a freaking G size, a D size IRL. I'm like,
well, whatever the case, they've been they had this set confirmed for about 6 months now, give or take. 7 different trial decks to start with. Each one of them has been reviewed as far as their individual cards that they have over there in Japan, and they are all supposedly good enough to play out of the box.
oh shit!
Vanguard
No, I don't
promised
think
it.
we're gonna get that in America. I don't think we're gonna get that in America.
Yes, we are. End of
Oh,
April.
we are. Okay, wait. They're not gonna pull Konami. Wow, what a
They
great
have
company.
never, as far as I'm aware, they have never done that.
See, this is why I wish I had a local that liked Vanguard more. There's barely no one plays Vanguard anymore in my locals, and it's on a Thursday night. I don't want to go out on Thursday. I like to stay home and watch. One of my favorite streamers, furry streamers, get trolled with bit donor donations. And we troll him with vor copy pastas.
Well,
Oh, wow.
and Ruffy, as it happens, rumor has it that they're going to be creating an English version, a version of HoloLive with all the English VTubers as well, but that's supposedly going to be down the line if it's happening at all.
All I know is like, is it Vanguard or the game we're talking about?
No, we're still talking about White Schwartz.
Oh, White Schwartz? Yeah. That game is expensive.
I hope they
but
are,
I
they
wish
are
it
also
wasn't.
doing a Fochu deck.
I still need to try out Y Shorts.
It's
White
worth
Schwartz is
trying.
expensive. And then the sign cards are like go for like thousands of dollars.
Yes, if you go for the high rarity stuff. I will admit the game has a bit of a price gate that I did not see initially when I joined in, and I actually touted it as a decently affordable game because most of the decks that I built weren't that bad. But when I started
Adventure Time is fun.
Yeah, Adventure Time is hilariously fun, and it's not that bad in terms of price.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, Hololive looks to be the set that they're trying to get everyone into with, because with that many trial decks, and with all the trial decks having pretty much everything they need to be playable out of the box, a lot of people are probably going to start with that. Now, one that I'm actually kind of upset about, Tokyo Revengers was slated to drop on May 13th, but it's been delayed to July 29th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's a shame. Where it was dropping on my birthday, I was actually debating on getting some stuff from it. It's not a bad show either, it's just kind of weird.
Oh, I swear to... Okay. I remember the anime that I was going to talk about. There's a one anime that they'll never, ever, and Google at your own risk, folks. Bloodsea. Jesus Christ, I hope they never put that in Weiss.
Oh, no. They're pretty good about which sets they allow into Weiss and which ones they don't allow.
Bloodsea is like, makes me vomit.
Yeah,
and there's so much blood.
It gives me traumata.
Yeah.
Same here. Too much blood. I watch Hellsing religiously.
I looked up one scene from it, and I never want to see anything from it again.
When my friend brings it up, I leave the phone call. When my friend brings it up, I leave the phone call, and I literally text him, "I'm going to binge you over like a freaking, basically I told him I'm gonna binge you over, and then I stutter, and then I'm like, I'm gonna binge you over like you just got sold for a pack of cigarettes if you bring that game up again." Because that anime, God.
Yeah.
That makes me want to turn around and say I need an adult.
Yeah.
It makes me want to act like Krillin. Gohan. I need an adult. I am an adult.
No.
And then
No, you're not.
No.
Oh, like the Vegeta line, the Vegeta thing.
Yeah. Well, let's move on from this and get back on track again. There was a Fate Grand Order Camelot pack being released on June 3rd, but it got delayed as well to June 17th.
Second day, I thought you said fake.
No, Fate Grand Order.
I did like fake there for a second.
I'm not pronouncing my T's too hard, I guess.
Hey, it's almost 7 o'clock over there.
6:30.
Just don't change your T's to D's.
Giggity.
No. Seriously, if you change your T's to D's, it equals Indian.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
Then they finally gave us a confirmation on the date for Danmachi. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a Dungeon Familia Myth? It has been confirmed for July 15th.
Oh god, that anime is so fucking lit.
Is it? I haven't watched it yet.
I have. I was during COVID, and I'm like, well, if I've seen Devil as a Part-Timer and How to Be a Demon Lord, let's look at this. And I'm like, oh shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Just straight up titty.
It's not really the first season that gets especially lewd, but I will admit there is a lot of fan service later in the series.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just
everyone here already knows that I'm already quite the Queen's Blade fanboy, so I'm like,
Well, and the only other thing that go ahead.
I was about to say, did you guys hear about Futurama making a comeback?
Yes, they managed to get the actual voice actor for Bender on it.
Well, I don't know.
They just confirmed it a couple of days ago.
I don't know if they're gonna give us the other voice actor. I want the original Leela and Fry at least.
They are. They got everybody except for Bender, and they just confirmed they finally got Bender today.
Holy shit! Hold on. I watched the other show that he does. Hold on.
Which one? The voice actor for Bender is everywhere. He's freaking Jake the dog.
I
I know. It's on Netflix.
Oh, well then I don't care.
No, I don't like it. I don't like watching Netflix, but it's Paradise PD.
Oh. Well, like I was trying to say before...
Oh, no, that's Brickleberry. I got the wrong one.
Ah.
That's what I was thinking of, Brickleberry.
Well, like
The show ended way too early. Go ahead.
Well, like I was trying to say before, the last thing on my list is that they still haven't given us an official date, but they are making an Attack on Titan final season pack.
Oh, man. They're trying to milk that anime.
Well, yeah, I mean, what else would they do?
I mean, the only thing that was good about it was season 1. Sorry.
I'm a little worried it might go the way of Fairy Odd Parents.
What?
Oh, dear God,
lacking plot, adding new characters for no reason, and just generally becoming a worse show?
Not knowing when to die.
Oh. Yeah, One Piece is in that.
I think I know what he's talking about. Like, he gets to go.
Okay. The animes are in that rut right now. Bleach and One Piece for sure. And I thought Naruto was going to be in there as well.
If they give me a One Piece card game, I'm definitely going to fucking play it.
I'll let you know.
Me too.
Someone wants to be king of the pirates.
Oh, why do you think I play for hire and then I play plunder on Dueling Book?
Because they're the only pirate archetypes in the game.
Yeah, and I love pirate shit. Literally used to watch. I used to watch Sea of Thieves until it became, hi, let's raid a streamer and stream homophobic and racist shit. I stopped watching Sea of Thieves.
Well, that's everything I've got to talk about. That's pretty much everything that I could find that was worth mentioning. Anyone else got anything they want to talk about?
I'm gonna go to an OTS event tomorrow. I'm gonna probably drop, but I'm just gonna do my Dark Beckoning Beast for a higher deck.
Well, good luck.
Enter it for the OTS packs and then drop.
I got a cheap engine that I want to try out in YuGiOh.
Which one?
Mech Lords.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like commons.
What?
Like commons IRL.
Is it?
Like Mech Lords, most of their stuff got reprinted as common. Hold on, let me double check.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. I thought you said that engine was commonly used. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, now that makes sense because I've never heard Mechlord being as an engine being used until one of my viewers popped in and said, "Hey, I love playing Mechlords," and then just escalated from there.
Yeah. What set did they get reprinted? Present Day Duelist Season Raw.
Okay.
And they're so cheap. The support got reprinted as super rares, and everything else is as commons.
That should be
all right. Yeah.
And then if you want to pay a little bit extra, you can get it off of TGG Player Direct. If you want to pay a little bit extra money.
Viking King says that they have something to add. What is it? But yeah, Mechlord was something. I'm trying to figure out some sort of build with it that because Viking King has this like little tournament coming up here soon, and I'm not allowed to play Winwitch Invoked Artifacts. I'm actually banned from using that. Specifically me, banned from using it.
I can't exactly say I'm surprised.
Oh, Viking says that they hate Master Duel because of the sheer amount of bad Blue Eyes decks.
Oh.
I actually have someone. I actually have someone on a friend at my locals.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the older duelists there that actually legitimately plays Blue Eye.
So does Viking King. And one of the things that Viking King hates about about the Blue Eyes players on Master Duel is that they all use Chaos Max. Just about all of them.
They basically do what Duel Links
sounds
does.
like Duel Links.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to learn the hard way, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I still play Chaos Max in Blue Eyes. Only one though. Anything more than that is an unnecessary brick.
You're doing better than they are.
Is it on Duel Links or is it on Master Duel or EDO Pro or?
It
Use
is
Dueling Nexus.
Next.
Yeah, that's right.
bad.
What was that, Ruffy?
Because Max Dragon is just a bad card.
Yeah.
Because like the big reason you only play one, it's searchable. Why are you putting more effort than you need to?
It's not. That's not the point of it, because the card itself is kind of more on the bad side, and actually is really easy to go around if that's something that you have a focus on.
Yeah.
That's why we try to avoid it, and I actually made a invoked Blue Eyes build that didn't even bother using Chaos Max, and if I built it a little bit differently, it could be more competitively viable.
Also, in my version of Blue Eyes, I run Fists of the Unrivaled 10 Yi.
That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. I forgot to check that.
Two Fists of the Unrivaled 10 Yi and an OG Ultimate. Because if you, basically Fists of the Unrivaled 10 Yi literally just says, I have Blue Eyes, I'm an Omni Negate.
That's technically true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, anyone got anything else?
Oh, other than the fact that, like, we use bad coming from Duel Links and bad decks. The one thing I like about, well, I don't like many things about Master Duel, but the one thing I really like about it is, no matter what, control deck could actually win. And I'm a big fan of control decks.
That's
I
fair.
love playing control decks. That's why I play Witch Invoked Artifacts. Because that one's built to be control.
I've always been hesitant about running control decks, but I'm starting to see the appeal.
Oh,
Join us, Nanashi!
Yes, please do, because I used to love playing the hell out of control decks. Like, before the ban list dropped that murdered artifacts back in 2014, I was going to build gadget artifact trap tricks, and I got all the gadget stuff ready for it. I didn't buy the artifact stuff. Then the list drops. The guy's like, hey, you want to pick up the artifact stuff? I'm like, no, it just drops. I'm just going to pick the Machina stuff. And I played Machina gadgets. And then from there, I took Kaikiri, and then from there I traded it for, I had a $700 Harpy deck that got stolen. Luckily, I got refunded for that. The one deck that didn't get refunded for me, someone was eyeing my bag, and I wasn't looking for 1 second, and they grabbed my Evil Swarm deck out of there. And I got banned from my friend's locals. I snapped on my friend, and my friend's like, I'm not getting you refunded.
That's actually kind of messed up, but you want
No, I basically told my friend if I'm not getting my money back, I'm going to leave bad reviews all over the place. So his reviews tanked so much that the guy's like, okay, here's your money back. I'm like, no, I want double. So what I did with that $400 Evil Swarm deck, I forced him in 2015 to build me an $800 Magic deck, which I flipped for 600 cash, 50 YuGiOh cards. I took a huge neg on it. I lost 150, but I made sure I did that. And that 650, I literally told the guy who's buying it, then that 650 PayPal to my landlord, and my landlord's like, "Oh, your rent's good for a month and a half," because I lived in a small studio apartment for 500.
Oh, that's fair.
And he said, since you're paying in advance, I'll just only make you owe 250.
All right.
That's nice.
Well, the old timer was dying of cancer, so we tried to have multiple people like him, even though he's a freaking hard ass.
I have a quick question.
Shoot.
I noticed you called it Machina gadgets. You know, I always thought it was Machina gadgets.
They're both technically right.
Okay.
A lot of people have called them Machina because of X Stevens' channel, where he had a little bit of a tournament play where he said Machina Fortress, Machina Gear Frame. Machina technically works too. It's either or.
I call him Machina
Okay.
because I'm one of the old school players that went out and bought 3 structure decks and did pretty good with it.
You've earned the right to call it whatever you want.
Yeah,
Actually,
I've been playing it since day one.
I have a rank 8 Machina that focuses a bit on Galaxy Eye Cipher.
Oh, it's a Machina deck that turbos into rank 8 plays. Okay.
Yeah, and I want to play Earth Machine, but Earth Machine decks right now need Droplet. Need all these other damn cards to play.
Well, you don't necessarily need that, but yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah, and
Also-
the fact that Droplets are like 360 for a set right now. Actually, no, they're 375 now. Thank God.
Jesus.
You know, it's a fun card in that deck if you get to pull it off.
What?
Cross attack.
Cross? Oh!
Because remember what cross attack does? You pick 2 monsters with the same name. One can't attack, one attacks directly. What does Galaxy Eye Cipher do?
That's fair.
Oh.
Kind of cancerous and AIDS, and I love it.
Yeah, tell me about it. I love finding little moves like that. Well, I think we should probably go ahead and call the cast here. It's been fun.
Viking
It
has
has.
a question though.
Sure.
If it could be quickly answered. What's the highest level tournament you've played at?
Me? That would be a locals.
And what did you place?
Okay.
Let me think. The most recent tournament I took part in was a locals a couple of years ago. I played my Gradius ship deck that I used against you, and I came in second.
Okay, for me,
Okay.
topping. Hold on 1 second. Topping. I qualified for Nats. Didn't go because I was sick in 2010. I played Frog FTK.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
But the highest thing I've ever qualified for is a YCS. I took Baby Raccoons back during Tellarknight format. Tellers were at full power. I went
Okay.
2-5-1.
Oh wait,
I've
no.
never been to a YCS again. Because every time I want to go to a YCS in Chicago, it's a fucking winter storm.
Wait, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there was one event that I went to that was slightly higher. My state never had a regional, but we did have a statewide tournament that I took part in, and it had 32 member participation. And this was back when Kwaki Meru was still considered to be a logical deck to play, before all the Atom stuff. Like, I'm talking 10, 15 years ago. And I came in 9th out of a 32 attendance because of a misplay that I made. I forgot to side out my improper floodgates when I was facing off against the spellcaster deck.
When was this? What year of YuGiOh was this?
Geez, that was like 2010, if not earlier. I can't remember.
So
Like
Frog
this-
FTK.
Probably before that, because the person I faced was playing some spellcaster deck. I can barely remember the games anymore, but that was the highest level event that I physically took part in, because I've never been big into the competitive scene. I lose a lot of my drive to participate in competitive games because I find the games are more fun when they're fun.
Oh,
Right.
I've been to a nationals before. Tried to qualify for it, but didn't. Because I took Yoshinju and Blue Eyes there.
Of course.
And then I took Blue Eyes there because I'm like, someone bought my Yoshinju deck, so I had to pick up another deck at the last moment. It's funny. Yoshinju's made it far, but the Blue Eyes deck was just beating everyone's shit in with Chaos Max. I made it into the Final Four, and people are like, holy shit, you're actually a good Blue Eyes player. I'm like, yeah. This is back in 2017 when I actually gave a fuck about the game. And I told them, my main deck is Chainbird. Then why didn't you bring out the Nationals? Because I don't want to be that guy.
And I respect you for that decision.
I didn't want to get my dick punched off, basically, because I know how Chicago people do. You play Chainburn, I'm gonna meet you in the damn parking lot. Basically, back when Yada was a card, people used to want to choke kids over Yada. A broke guy. I remember going to locals, or going to Toys R Us locals. A kid got hit with Yada, got upset. The dog got hit with Yada, almost choked the kid and went to jail.
Oh damn.
You know what's funny
Double
though?
ban.
A long time ago, back like 2010ish, a guy brought back a full power tournament legal deck from before the ban list was what it was. Back when the, Chaos Emperor Dragon was full power, Yatagarasu was
Oh,
out.
yeah.
and-
Okay, Chaos Yada Lock. I have those decks.
Yes,
I'm
and
trying to
what-
make mine all Korean.
Well, like I was trying to
Damn, my
say,
ears.
he brought it out because he didn't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh. He liked playing the classic version, and a bunch of us actually sat down and tried to play against him. And every single one of them lost except for me.
That's the forceful
Really?
sanctuary. Okay, hold on. I'm getting out my Yada deck right fucking now. Because
Dude,
if we're gonna go over Chaos Yada, let me grab that shit right now.
dude, you don't have to do that. This was just going to be a quick point to end the cast.
Because it's, I'm just gonna say, D-Rock is in that bitch, Magical Science is in that bitch,
Yeah.
LS, Cyberjar, Chaos, Emperor, Genzo, Sinister Tribe, Yada, Change of Heart, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, Graceful Charity, Heavy Storm, Harpy's Featherduster, Reborn, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, Not Agreed, Painful Choice, Premature Burial, Snatch Steal, Forceful Sanctuary, Imperial Order, and the old school Ring of Destruction.
Okay, if I may continue.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Like I was trying to say, everyone there lost except for me, and the game was really even between the two of us. The one thing that ended up winning me the game was that I was smart enough to know that my cheap-ass deck that happened to run Divine Wrath negated and destroyed his Yatagarasu upon declaration of attack.
Yep.
I got
Gotta
so lucky when I did that, he shook my hand, and then I proceeded to OTK him on the next turn.
Well, the thing is, people want Yada back, and if you get Yada back, you don't want to do that. I've got a stack of common Yadas that are mostly lightly played and moderately played. You don't want to bring Yada back. That's gonna make me at least like $200 off the stack.
Well, if the only reason not to bring Yada back is to put money in your pocket, I do not care.
Right.
Yeah, because I had a stack of Regeki when they came back, and my friend's like, "Hey, they're overpriced." I'm like, I basically told him, "Dude, just restock my pantry with $50 of bottled water. Get me $20 of orange juice and buy me a goddamn frozen pizza, and we're good." That stack of Regekis was like $300. I only got like $70 or $80 out of it. I didn't give a fuck because my friend Venz, my friend before COVID started, when he found out 10,000 Dragon was getting announced, he was gonna get a page. Now he only has 3. 2 PSAs and 1 in the binder.
Alright, well,
Is he
with
playing
that...
it this time?
What was
What?
that?
Is he gonna be playing the 10,000? I'm actually gonna find a deck that can play 10,000 Dragon.
Dangers can fucking spam that shit out and other shit. Like, any spammy deck can spam that shit out. Like, even a Jax Knight deck can spam that shit out. 10,000 Dragon is a fun card. And you can look up old YouTube builds. Like, there was YouTube builds where this guy played before we leave, he played a control build and he was using Nimbling Manga and stall cards, and then he cleared the board, cleared the back row, and then dropped 10,000 Dragon. Shit was fun.
I bet. Alright, well, this seems like a good place to end the cast. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate you attending. We do this cast once a month, usually on the first Friday of every month at about 5 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for everyone who came and participated, and thank you, Ruffy, for finally contributing your voice. It was great to actually hear you talk, and I will see all of you guys on the next cast.
Peace.